Welcome back to Two Brothers Comics. These are going to be our top picks for New Comic Book Day, June 10th. These are going to be based on what we think is the most exciting storylines and the best books that are coming out. This is not going to be based on speculation and hype and first appearances. Kicking it off with DC Comics, we're going to go with Batman 92. Now, there's a lot of hype and a lot of speculation built up around this book, but we're throwing it on the list because this has just been a great story arc so far. Ever since James Tynion picked up the Batman series, he's really breathed new life into it. And we've been getting a really good story arc with this new villain that we're seeing here, the Designer. And here we're going to see that continue on as Batman is faced with the possibility of the most menacing scheme the Riddler has ever plotted, while at the same time the greatest heist in Gotham history takes place, all courtesy of the Designer. Cover A is going to feature a really cool Batman, Penguin, and Harley Quinn deadly game of chess on the cover. This is definitely the cover I'm going to be picking up. Now there is a cover B that there is a lot of hype around because it is supposed to be the first cover appearance of Punchline. Which one are you going to pick up?
For the next pick, we're going to have Batman, The Adventures Continue, number 1. Now this comes from the same producers that did Batman animated series. In this seminal animated world, in the opening chapter, Star's lab in Gotham City is going to be attacked by a giant robot that steals an entire room from the laboratory. Who's going to be controlling that robot? And how will Batman stop the mechanized menace? What does it all have to do with Lex Luthor's sudden appearance in Gotham? We're going to find out in this issue. It was available before in electronic format, but of course we prefer print. There will be 3 covers for this book. The Dave Johnson cover A, the Dan Mora cover B, and the variant blank cover C.
Next up, from Mad Cave Studios, we're going to have Hellfighter Quinn issue number 2. Been waiting on this for a long time. This was a great first issue. Gonna throw a big shout out to our friends Jay Sandlin, who is the writer, and Justin Birch, who is the letterer. Fantastic job, guys, on this book. In issue number 2, we're going to be able to see where Quinn is going to have to brave the labyrinth in an uphill battle in order to move on to the next stage of the tournament. Now here we're going to see 2 first appearances of new characters who are going to hopefully be able to lend him a hand, and we're going to see them end up being victorious so that Quinn can move on to the next round in this almost space age Mortal Kombat title. If you're not reading this, I definitely recommend it. It's only on issue 2, so it's a great time to jump in if you haven't already.
From Image Comics, Undiscovered Country, issue number 6 is next on the list. This is going to be the end of the current story arc, Destiny Part 6. It is time to leave the zone of the Destiny Man and see what other secrets the former US holds for Charlotte Graves and her brother Daniel and the rest of the team. Not all will survive, not all will leave, but they might just learn why they've been brought to America and the prize that awaits at the end of their journey through the undiscovered country. There's going to be a cover A and a cover B by Sean Murphy. Final book on the list is Joker 80th Anniversary 100-page super spectacular number 1. We all know DC's been throwing out the celebrations left and right this year, and naturally the Joker has to be one of those. The Clown Prince of Crime celebrates 80 years of chaos. The Joker has been the greatest villain in comics since his debut, and to celebrate, DC is putting together the who's who of comics' finest talent, giving the Harlequin of hate the birthday roast he deserves. This story is going to feature a wide range of terror and anarchy, showing how the Joker has impacted Gotham City, from the police to Arkham Asylum, from the local underworld to the Dark Knight and his allies. This book's going to have a ton of covers done by some of the best artists around, from Capullo to Mattina to Jim Lee, even a Dell'Otto cover. And of course, there are going to be exclusives everywhere. That just about wraps up the top 5 picks of the weeks from Two Brothers Comics. But before we leave, I wanted to give an honorable mention to Battle Cat's Tales of Valderia, issue number 3 from Mad Cave Studios. This is a series of anthology stories designed to shed light on the world of Battle Cats. If you haven't checked out Battle Cats from Mad Cave before, I highly encourage you to do that. There are 2 volumes previous to this one, and it's written by the man himself, Mark London. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, smash the like button for us. It does help out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And as always, collect your way.